If you're using the Samsung compact mobile phones, especially those that have less than or around 4000 mAh battery and facing battery issues, probably yes, this is a video for you. In this video, I'm going to share a total of 9 battery improvement settings, out of which some are very important for any user and others might vary depending on your usage scenario. Let's start with the first one. I use my mobile phone in indoor environments most of the time and very rarely in outdoor conditions. I mean, most of the time I use it in indoors. After enabling this option, it helped me getting more battery backup. That option is called extra dim. You can access this from the notification panel itself. Drag the notification panel and click on the pencil icon to edit the icons. Then click the edit option in the quick panels menu. At the bottom, you will see the extra dim option. Simply tap on it to add. You can even change the position accordingly for faster access. This option reduces the overall brightness of the display, making it easier for you to use it in indoor or light controlled environments. I use this option a lot, and even if you want, you can use it in outdoor conditions. But some people face issues like the brightness level is not that great while using it in outdoor conditions. On that time, you can turn it off easily. Now comes the second option called automatic brightness. This is very underrated feature. The sensors in these flagship mobiles are calibrated very precisely, so the shifting of brightness depending on the environment is very quick and reliable. And also, main thing, it saves a bit of battery. Try it out. The third option is performance mode. Go to settings and search for performance. You will see the performance profile option. Click on it. Here, select light instead of standard. If you observe clearly at the bottom, they mentioned that this setting doesn't apply to games. So if you are thinking this option is going to ruin your gaming experience, the answer is no. After shifting to light mode, in the notification panel, you will see an icon like this. It means the performance of the mobile phone is minimized and it prioritizes battery life and cooling efficiency over processing speeds. For the tasks we do every day, the light mode is 99% enough for most people. What I suggest is, first charge your phone to 100% and test the battery drain until it reaches to 15%, including how many hours of screen time you are getting. Then do the same by switching to the light mode and you will notice a drastic difference. The next option is a little controversial, but it's like high priority for those who want to save even more battery, and that is changing the refresh rate. Depending on the Samsung model you use, the refresh rate varies, but most have 120 Hz. Try it out if you haven't already. The next option is regarding your SIM cards. I'm not talking about whether you are using an eSIM or physical SIM. I'm talking about how many SIM cards you are using in your phone. If you are not using a second SIM, simply turn it off or remove it from the mobile phone. If in case you turn it off, the beauty part is whenever you want, you can turn it back again. So either ways, it's useful and also saves a lot of battery. Definitely try this option. The next one is changing the network mode. I like getting faster internet speeds, but if you're using the Wi-Fi most of the time in your daily life, you don't need to keep 5G turned on all the time. So switching it to 4G, it's very practical and helps to save battery. The next option is related to your usage pattern. It's about background running applications. There are dozens of apps on every phone, but out of those, we hardly use 10 to 20 daily. The rest are used weekly, bi-weekly or monthly. So you can put those unused apps into deep sleep mode. There is an option in the Samsung battery settings for this. I'll show you how. Open settings, go to battery, then select background usage limits. There you will see the option called put unused apps to sleep. Also, you will see the list of deep sleeping apps at the bottom. Click on it and it will show you the apps that only work when you open them. This also helps save battery life. The next option is about removing the background apps. Now, RAM management in modern phones is much better than a decade ago. But if you want to kill the background apps manually, you can, especially when you are not using them frequently. For example, if you take a lot of calls like very now and often, You don't need to kill the phone app every time. Same goes for the apps like WhatsApp or Instagram, depending on your usage. So don't kill these applications that are running on the background unnecessarily. Android optimization has improved a lot and you don't need to worry about RAM management. Basically, RAM temporarily stores active app data and processors so that when you open an app again, it loads faster without needing to restart everything from scratch. This helps improve performance and responsiveness. The last and final option is called battery protection. This option is great for the overall health of your battery. I'm using this option from the past 3 years in my Samsung S20 FE mobile phone. Even now also that battery lasts very good. I mean, the battery lifespan is good. The beauty part is in every Samsung mobile, this battery protection option is available. You can access it by going to settings, then battery protection. Turn it on and set the option to maximum. There you can control the slider to limit how much the battery charges. I keep at 85% to 90%. For some models, this option may vary, especially if you are running older One UI versions. But it's more or less the same. Try this option as well. You will see a good battery lifespan. I mean, you don't need to change the battery very often compared to those who are not using this option. These are all the battery settings that you can use on your Samsung S25 or any other mobile phones where the battery drain is a major issue. Try these options for 1 to 2 weeks and you will notice drastic differences. That's it for this video. I'll catch you again in another one.